1. The impact of childhood trauma on adult mental health. Even as an adult, childhood trauma can have a significant and enduring impact on a person's mental health. Trauma is defined as an occurrence that exceeds a child's capacity for adjustment. It can take many different forms, including abuse, physical, emotional, or sexual, neglect, seeing violence, or experiencing other traumatic situations. Adversities experienced in early life can have a lasting impact on an individual's psychological development, including their ability to regulate emotions, think clearly, and interact with others. There are several ways in which childhood trauma affects an adult's mental health. Adult survivors of such horrific events may display signs of anxiety, sadness, or post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), among other mental health conditions. These disorders may manifest right away following the trauma or develop later in life. They are frequently brought on by stressors that bring back memories of the initial traumatic experience. The structural and functional changes in the brain that result from childhood trauma are one of the main effects. Traumatic events can cause chronic stress, which can alter the way brain networks develop, especially in areas related to emotional control and stress response. This change may result in increased worry, hypervigilance, and trouble controlling emotions. Furthermore, in an attempt to numb their emotional suffering or retake control, those who have experienced childhood trauma may turn to unhealthy coping strategies including substance misuse, self-harm, or dangerous behaviors. While these coping mechanisms may offer momentary respite, they have the potential to worsen mental health problems over time. Childhood trauma has an effect on more than just a person's mental health. It can also have an impact on relationships and social functioning. Those who experienced trauma as children may find it difficult to establish stable bonds, uphold positive relationships, or show trust in other people. These difficulties might exacerbate feelings of loneliness and isolation. Even while childhood trauma has long-lasting consequences on an adult's mental health, there are ways to heal and rehabilitate, including through therapy, support groups, and other mental health treatments. In order to promote resilience, improve adult mental health outcomes, and lessen the long-term effects of childhood trauma, early detection and proper interventions are essential. 2. Understanding and managing stress in daily life. In the fast-paced world of today, stress has become an inevitable part of many people's lives. The stresses of modern life, from personal struggles to work-related demands, frequently serve as a fertile ground for stress. In order to effectively manage the effects of stress, coping techniques must be developed in addition to decreasing its presence in daily life. Stress can take on different forms, such as physical, emotional, or mental, and is a normal reaction to demands or threats. It sets off the body's fight-or-flight reaction, which releases adrenaline and cortisol to get the body ready to deal with the imagined threat. Prolonged or chronic stress, however, can have a negative impact on general health, resulting in weariness, worry, melancholy, and a host of physical illnesses. In order to properly manage stress, people need to first identify its causes. Knowing what stresses people out, Whether it's at work, in relationships, with money, or health-related issues, allows them to take preventative action. Techniques like time management, goal setting, and setting limits can help reduce stress associated with work and personal life. Furthermore, changing one's lifestyle might have a big impact on stress levels. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and enough sleep all support general well-being and act as stress reducers. Including methods of relaxation like yoga, meditation, or mindfulness can also aid in mental clarity and stress reduction. Cultivating good coping techniques is a common component of effective stress management. This entails learning how to solve problems, looking for social support, and taking part in enjoyable and unwinding activities. Furthermore, putting mental health first and engaging in self-care activities like counseling or therapy can be important strategies for reducing stress. In the end, stress management in day-to-day living necessitates a complex strategy that includes coping mechanisms as well as preventive techniques. People may better negotiate life's challenges and promote greater mental, emotional, and physical well-being by mastering stress management strategies, embracing good lifestyle practices, and knowing triggers.